Hello developers, welcome back to the complete web development course on Code with Ankit YouTube channel. So here in this video we are going to see about colors in depth, like how to represent colors in CSS, how to work with colors in CSS, and one more important thing here is that there is no face cam in this video because this video is little bit longer, so that's why I need your attention, your focus, all focus on the ears, like you have to listen very carefully and see the screen. So that's why I have not put any face cam in this video. So I hope you will really like it and you will really enjoy learning this. So let's move to the screen and let's see it. In this video we are going to just write, and what's here, okay, it's our CSS, and okay, so let's learn about colors in CSS. Okay, so first of all let me just open this blog.html, right click and just go to open with live server. Let's see what we have learned. As of right now we have learned so much of things in our web development course, and now it's time to just do some color things, right? Just play with some colors in CSS. And yeah, so let's go now. So right now this is our blog.html. That's totally good, but it's not too much attractive. Okay, so not a problem. Let's see how we can just do some amazing things with colors. And yeah, colors are most important things in the website. Okay, so let's just do it. So here just go and let me just give you some examples of colors, and let me tell you some important things about colors in CSS. So colors in CSS, this is the very important point that I have to tell you here, and you have to just be careful about here the colors, and you just have to know that okay, these things are there in CSS about colors. Okay, so first of all the colors, okay, in computer, in CSS you can say all the color, every color, each and every color can be represented by the combination of red, green and blue. Yes, you can see that this is the red color, this is the green color, and this is the blue color, and with this combination you can see multiple colors. Like you can see this color, this yellow color, this sky blue color, this magenta, like whatever this, I don't know what's that name. Sorry, I'm just not too good in naming the colors. Okay, so just sorry about that. Okay, no problem here. So by the combination of red, green and blue you can create multiple colors, like millions of colors. Okay, so like this way CSS, in CSS you can take that advantage that by the help of the combination of red, green and blue you can create multiple colors, and multiple colors can be represented. So in CSS, first of all you can represent the color by name. Okay, you can represent the color by name. So let me just give you one color by name. So simply what is the name of the color? So let's say example, you can say just red. Okay, let's say green, let's say blue, so black, okay, pink. These are some name of the color. Okay, so you can simply go through this value, okay, red, green and value, these are static names. Okay, and you can apply colors. So for example, when you see this blog.html and just see this, the complete web development code, this is the blue. Okay, so if I want to change this, just go to your style.css, and in the CSS folder I have this style.css, and you just need to find that okay, where is my heading. So and this is the benefit of the extension that I have made you install during in the starting. Like okay, you have to install this extension, that will really help you. So right now this is helping me to, okay, I can just make I can just take the preview of the color here in the code as well. See here, this blue. So here if h1 the color is blue, right now the color is set to blue. So suppose I want to make it as, see, the color is blue right now. When I just change it to red, it will become red in color. So this red, blue or whatever the name you can give, that is it's a fixed name. Okay, it's a fixed name, it's a proper fixed name. And see, now go to just Chrome and see the complete web development course. But this, like, how many names you can fix, like how many CSS name can be fixed, like multiple names, thousands of names. But you just see that sometimes you require some, you need some extraordinary colors like which is not present, like you can't name that color. So colors can be millions, yes. So that's the thing, colors can be millions or billions. No, that's the thing, yes or no? Please write down in the comments what do you think here. So that color, how will you represent that color? So in CSS we have multiple options to represent the color in the form of combination of RGB, red, green and blue. So color right now you can just see red, so it will become red. And now when I just see, hey, I just want to make you green, so just see the color property, and when you just give the value green, it will become absolutely green. See it. Now just see, I just want pink, so when I just write pink here, so it will become pink, and you just see this is pink color in the CSS. Okay, so now we have some more pink, like let's say, is there hot pink? Okay, we have the hot pink. Okay, so when you just write hot pink and just save it, see it is like this color. Okay, now when I just want like tomato, okay, so when you just save it, it will become like a tomato color. See the complete web development course. But what if you don't know any color name, right? That's there is your question, right? So suppose I just want, hey, I just want that, okay, color list. Okay, I'm just searching for CSS color list. You can see, hit enter, and when you just see, go to w3.org, here it is, and yeah, you can see these are some list. Okay, so navy, like this, blue, teal, aqua, these are color names. Okay, so dark orange. So when I just copy this name, okay, and go to my style.css, and when I just change here, hey, I just want to make you dark orange, so it will become dark orange. Absolutely, see it's become now dark orange. It's a little bit different from the tomato color. Okay, so now, but what if I don't know any color, okay, color name? Okay, what if I don't know any color name? So the first important thing is, any color can be represented by the combination of red, green and blue. Okay, so we can represent the color by another method, and that is hexadecimal. Okay, hexadecimal. Now what do you mean by this hexadecimal? How to represent that color? So to represent any color with the help of hexadecimal, you need to follow some proper way, and that way is you need to write this hash symbol. So you have to start this hash symbol, and you just need to give some value of RGB, like red, green and blue, red, green and blue. Okay, this hexadecimal will be, okay, in the form of red, green and blue. So the red color value on the R place, the green color value on the green place, and the like blue color value on the blue place. Okay, so you have to give like that. But now how? Okay, so there is a proper fixed range that you have to follow, and here let me tell you that range. So this R, okay, let me just write here that this R, okay, it ranges from 0 to FF. Okay, it ranges from capital or a small, you can write whatever you want. Okay, so 0 to FF, and all this like this green will also ranges from 0 to FF. Okay, 0 to FF. Okay, 0 to FF. Okay, now again this blue will also range from 0 to FF. Okay, this blue will also ranges from 0 to FF. Okay, now suppose I'm just writing this color name like that. Okay, just say hash, and when I'm taking this FF, it means the complete, FF means the complete red. Okay, the complete red. Okay, so when I'm just writing like this, and when I'm just write FF, and then write 23 A, like, or let's say 236 AB, like this. Okay, 2 digits or 1 digit extra, so delete this. I don't know what color will be there, so just copy it. Okay, and just paste it here. So in the color, you just simply need to erase the color name, and in place of the color name you can just write like this and save it. So look, this color will come. Okay, by the help of this hexadecimal code, one color will come, and there it is. Just see, the complete web development course now turns pinky, right? Pink is oh, what pink is there? Okay, fine. Okay, so pink is this like that, and when you just write like that, okay, just erase this and just say FA like 7 8, okay, 2 3 or 3 4, whatever you write. See, it's coming like dark orange. Okay, see, so by the help of this you can create multiple colors. Okay, and suppose how to create that color, I don't know the code. Okay, Ankit, I don't know the code, how can I write the color, exact color? Oh, you don't need to worry about. You just need to go, there is Google, okay, and you just simply need to write a color picker. Okay, just search for HTML color picker. Okay, just search for HTML color picker, and when you just see color HTML colorcodes.com, color picker is there. Okay, and when you just open this website, this is a very beautiful website, shout out to this website. Okay, this helps in like taking the colors very much. Okay, so just see in the above, when you see, this is the hex means a hexadecimal code, okay, for the color. So suppose I want little like this color, okay, and or I just suppose go just below there, I just want this color. Okay, so if I just want this color, and you can take the transparency or the gray, like gray shade or the whitish or whatever here. So I just want this color. Okay, now you can, if you see this hex code, this is means our hexadecimal code. So you just need to simply copy it and go to your color section, and here just change the color and make sure you are not putting the double hash, it will give you error. And yeah, now save it. Now go to just go to, here it is. See, the complete web development course, you can see it. So now this color becomes whatever we have given there. So like this way you can work with hexadecimal codes. So suppose I want to change color, or I want to just keep this color, so you just need to go here, hex like this one, and just go to your this one, and yeah, just save it. Oh sorry, paste it first of all and save it. Okay, make sure here it. Okay, now just see the complete web development course, it turns like this. So what's the problem in that? Nothing. Okay, so hexadecimal is another way to represent the colors with a combination of red, green and blue, and each of them, like red, green and blue, ranges from 0 to FF value. Some values should be there, and we can easily write these things. Okay, and now one more important thing is there. When you just take FFF, it turns like, okay, just go to the complete white. Okay, just go to the complete white. So when you go to the complete white, you just see their complete FFF. Okay, so when you put the FFFFF for R, like red, for green, for blue, so if you put the all FFF values there, it will be complete white. It will be complete white. And when you just go to the darkest shade, okay, it means black in color, you just see there is 0 0 0. So in the hexadecimal representation, when you just take the number 0 0 0 0 0, it means 0, like you can say the 0. So that's why it becomes black in color. That's why it becomes black in color. Now one of the most important thing here is, like, let me just take 0 0 0. So when I'm just taking 0 0, 6 zeros, because it ranges from 0 to FF, you can take 6 zeros. So okay, 0 0 for red, for green and for blue, and now save it. Now when you see it, it will turn black. See, the complete web development course, it is coming in black color. So this is the way you can work with hexadecimal codes. But one more important point, there is like gray shade. Okay, what do you mean by gray shade? Okay, let me just write gray shade. Okay, gray shade. So when when R, G and B, okay, like red, green and blue values are equal, okay, it will give you one gray shade, okay, gray shade color, except except has, let me just write 0 0 0. okay, 0 0 0 0. This is black, and has f f f f f f. This will give you white color, right? So gray color, like gray color, you can just take let's say I'm just going, this is known as gray shade in CSS. So when you just say has, and let me just write 2034 like this. Oh, 34, like, okay, here it is 3f. Take this 3f. See, this becomes little grayish inside. Okay, save it, and when you just see it, now this will become the complete web development course gray in color. You can see. So when you put the equal symbol, like when you put the equal values for the red, for the green, for the blue, then it will give you one gray shade of color, and that is known as gray shade. Okay, I hope you just you are understanding there. Now we have such more representation options like RGB function. Okay, we have RGB function. Okay, RGB function. Okay, so now what do you mean by this RGB function? So we can represent the color with the function like RGB. So write like this. So simply you have to represent like RGB, and there here you have to pass red value, here you have to pass green value, and here you have to pass blue value. Okay, simply like that. And this R will ranges from 0 to 255. Okay, this R will range from 0 to 255. Okay, 255, and this all will range from 0 to 255. Okay, this green will also range from 0 to 255. This blue will also range from 0 to 255. Okay, so 0 means the lowest of the red, and 255 means the fullest of the red. That's it. Okay, so simply let's try it out there, and let's just go here, and okay, let's see the complete web development course. It is there. Now I want to change the color of or let's say I want to change the background color of this. Okay, so this is the h1. So there I will just add one property, that is background color. Simple, background dash color property changes the background of the element. So here I will just write RGB like this, and in the small brackets here I will give some value for red, and then I will give some value for green, and I will give some value for blue as well. So red comma green comma blue, like this I will give some values for it, and it all ranges from 0 to 255. So here I am just writing 98, and then I will just write like 231 comma 123. I don't know what's the color. Okay, now it turns little greenish. Okay, no problem in that. Now save it, and when you see, just see the complete web development course, and the background color changes. So like this way you can, this is the function. Okay, this is the function. This is known as the RGB function. When you write like this, when you write the colors like this RGB, and inside the bracket, this means the RGB function, and you can easily get there. Suppose go to this website HTML color codes, and there you can find just select any color. Okay, I'm just selecting this color. Okay, now see, there is hexadecimal code for this, there is RGB function code for this as well. So 81 87 comma 24, just copy it and go to your this RGB function and erase this value and place these values. Now save it. Now it will turn more greenish that we have done. So now see, this turns more greenish now. So how this is working? This is working with the help of this RGB function, and this RGB like red green value, it ranges from 0 to 255. Okay, now when you give the 255, like see 255 here as well. Now see what's the color it's changing with this combination. So when I save this, it's looking very beautiful. So I'm just see how it's working. So like this you can check your colors. Okay, like that. And here when you just write 255 255 and 255, so it will give you the complete white. And when you take the 0 0 0 0 0 in each case, then it will give you the complete, see the white merges with white, so it's not showing like that. You have changes the background of the h1, but yeah, internally it's changing. Okay, so like this you can take this one. So this is the RGB function. So I was pretty much happy with this color. I like this color, so I will keep it like that and see it. So this is RGB function. Now in this we can modify much, like not much, we can modify one more thing here, and here I can take the fourth representation method, and that is RGB function with alpha. And this alpha means okay, I will tell you, alpha means the transparency or opacity, you can say. Okay, alpha means transparency, okay, or just write transparency like this, or opacity you can say. Okay, so alpha means transparency. So now here how I can write it, it is again the same way. Okay, this is the RGB function. There you can write the red value, the green value, the blue value, and then the alpha value. Now again it all will range from 0 to 255 except that alpha. Okay, so this red will ranges from 0 to 255, 0 to 255. Okay, and again green will also be there. And once again, okay, fine. Now and just take one green value here, and you can just take the blue as well. So it will all ranges from 0 to 255 in functions, RGB functions. Now this alpha is like separate values. Okay, it will ranges in decimal points, like 0.0 to 1.0. So 1.0 means the complete transparency, like not the complete transparency, it is like 100% opaque. Okay, 100% opaque, like are you understanding what do you mean by that? Like transparent materials are what you can see through that material. Okay, right. So that is there. So it is simple, like 0.0 to 1.0. 1.0 means the complete opaque. Okay, so simply I just need to change this value, and you can just notepad, close this. Okay, now here I will just put comma, 1 comma, and RGB is there. So simply I will just put 0.5. now see what, let's see how the transparency works. So when I just put this transparency value, like this alpha value, the color becomes like color gets changed, right? So it is now a little bit transparent, like 50% it is transparent. So see, now our 50% color, like 0.5 alpha is there set. And when I just take 0.8, you can easily see changing it. See, it will change. Now see how it's changing. Now when I just take 1.0, it will be complete opaque. So like this you can take, see, now it's complete opaque, see, like this. So this way alpha works. Okay, so alpha means transparency, and you can set that transparency as well. Okay, so this is the meaning of RGB function with alpha. Fine. So like this way you can work with transparency as well. Now when I just go to this color picker code, and suppose I want some transparency, is there option to just make it transparent? No, can just take color picker tools. Okay, see it. So this red color I am just taking, and see, this alpha is 1 right now. It's developer.mozilla, this link, you can just go there and you can just find this tool. So this is like very helpful. Now when you just see, this is the alpha, right? And see, I'm just going here inside this alpha, I am just changing this value, like let's say a little below. So I'm just taking 0.4. now see, this color will turn like this. See, it is, this bar is like here. Okay, so it will become like this color. Okay, so see how it's changing. So it will become like this transparent. When it's 1.0, it will be fully opaque, and when it's 0, it is completely transparent. Okay, so from 0 to 1, okay, it ranges 0.0 to 1.0, it ranges. Okay, so you can choose whatever transparency you want. So like this you can take, and suppose when I change this color, you can see this is the RGB combination here, like 0 from this and that. You can take whatever you want, man, right? Like that. Okay, so that's fine, and let's move further now. So I hope you are now understanding like how to work with this alpha things, and yeah. So now we have one another function, like one another way to represent our colors in CSS, and that is hsl. Okay, hsl function, hsl function. Okay, hsl means hue, saturation, and hsl function. So it's also a function, so it will like that. So here you need to just write hue and then comma, then here you need to put the saturation, and then here you need to put lightness. Okay, now again here the ranges got differ, and this will range, this hue will range. Okay, now what is hue? When you search for, like, this is when you want to just go more deep dive into the colors, you can go to learn about like hue, saturation, lightness. Most of the times photographers or video editors or like cinematographers will know much more about these things, right? So when you just go to the hue, it's like combination of red. Okay, like combination of red, green and blue color, and it will range from 0 to 360. The value will range from 0 to 360. Okay, this value will range from 0 to 360. And this saturation, this is the saturation, right? Saturated, the color is often in like more often we say that, okay, this mobile camera gives the more saturated colors, like more, like what you can say, more poppy colors. So like saturated, right? You can get, I think. So here when you just write this saturation, so it will range from 0 to 100%. It will range from 0% to 100%, 0% to 100%. It will range from 0% to 100%. And this lightness will range, okay, how much lightness you want to keep in that color combination. So it will again go from 0% to 100%. Okay, 0% to 100%. This saturation is like gray shade. Okay, like gray shade, it will just apply that gray shade, that how much gray shade you want on the saturation, right? Okay, so lightness will again range from, when you just see here it is. So hsl, like see, it's 100 there. Okay, so 100 means 100%, and lightness again means, so when I just keep this lightness to 100, now see which color it will be there. So when I just keep the 100 lightness, it turns the white color, right? And it turns between this. So I'm just taking the alpha 1. Oh, sorry, close it. Okay, again here. So when I'm just taking this this one color, and I'm just taking this color, or let's say I just want this color here. So you just see lightness is 46, 100 and 359. So you can simply take this, like just make this like 36, just say, because 0 to 365, and let's do the darkness, like lightness as 100. Let's see, but 100 lightness, too much lightness is present there, so that's why it becomes white. I will just say 45, and yeah, fine. Now the saturation will become like more. I can just put the more saturation there, and I can just put 100 saturation. Let's see which color it becomes. So it becomes this orange color, right? And when I just write like this 36, 45, when you just go there, and suppose I want to change some more colors there, and yeah, in this I want to change the course introduction web development. This is the h2, I think. Yeah, so it will be present inside okay, it is there, h2. So fine, there is h2, there is footer. Okay, so I have to go inside this, and let me just write. So just see that this is the course introduction web development. I want to change the color of this with the help of hsl functions. Okay, so just go here, and I think this is the one is the h2. Okay, so this one will be our h2, which is capitalized. Yeah, no problem. So here if I just write the color, and let's just write the hsl and put a pair of small bracket, and there you can write. Okay, so I just write 34 comma, now 0% to 100%. It means the value will range from 45%, like I am just taking the value 45% comma, like 45% comma 45%. So percent should be there. Okay, and here just write 100% saturation, and like save it. Now when you just save it, you can see the color, course introduction web development. Now all the h2 will be there, like whatever h2 that is present there. So see here, the color gets changed. So like this way you can change the hsl, like hue, saturation and lightness. One more important thing here is let me just take one more important thing, and that is background color again. So I'm just taking the background color as hsl, and that will be anything, like let's say 45. Then in the place of saturation I will just take the 95, not the 95, let me take the 75%, and let me take the lightness as like 65%. Let me check. Okay, now this color is fine. Okay, totally fine. It's, I'm not just combining all the colors by keeping the designing purpose in my mind. I'm just trying to show you that how you can apply the things. Okay, so course introduction. Okay, that's good, but still I don't want this. So like I just want some like in the middle, so I will just take 180. Okay, that's sky blue, like something. Okay, that's fine. So you can see course introduction web development, the color changed like this. One more important thing here is you can simply just combine the colors and you can get the h value, s value and l value. Make sure you are adding percentage sign in the place of this, otherwise it will not work. Okay, so that's the reason in the hsl. Fine, so that's the hue, saturation and lightness function. Now one more function is there, and that is hsl. Again the same function is there, hsl function with alpha. Again alpha means what? Alpha means transparency. So again you just need to write hsla like this. You need to write like this, hsla, and just put a pair of like a small bracket here, and then just write hue, saturation. Okay, hue, saturation, comma lightness. Okay, lightness, comma alpha. Alpha means opacity. Now again here when you just see here, and when you take some alpha like this alpha is there, no? Okay, fine. So when I'm just taking this alpha, I'm just making this alpha little, see, you can see like how I'm just taking this. Okay, so again the alpha ranges from 0 to 1.0. I like from 0.0 to 1.0, the alpha ranges from this only. Okay, so let me just, this is the alpha. Okay, and hue, saturation and lightness all will be same, like 0 to 360, 0% to 100%, 0% to 100%. Okay, so let's say I want to like decrease some like opacity, or I want to increase the transparency, you can say like that. Okay, so put comma, and here you, in the place of alpha, you just need to write let's say 0.5. okay, now when I just say save it, when you just say go here, go to the documentation, see the alpha works. But one more important thing here is you can also take hsla. Okay, this will also be the same. Okay, in the place of this a, you can take, it means alpha. Okay, hsla alpha, you can take this function as well, hsla function as well. Okay, or you can just do it like without a as well. So it's totally up to you. When I remove this a, it also works. When I put this a, it also works, no problem in that. Okay, see, so like this way you can work with the colors in HTML or CSS, like more in the CSS, right? You can work with the CSS this. So color by name, so we have done like multiple, like 5, 6, I think, yeah, 6 is there. So color by name representation, and then the hexadecimal representation, then the RGB function representation, and go here, and then RGB function with alpha. Then we have HSL function like hue, saturation function. Okay, lightness, and then hue, saturation, lightness with alpha. So we have 6, but most of the times we, like, you will be using with hexadecimal. This is one of the most widely used in the CSS. Of course you can go for RGB HSL, but yeah, this hexadecimal is totally fine to work with. Like, you can choose whatever you want. Okay, so like this way you can work with. So I hope you have learned that how you can work with the colors in CSS. And yeah, the task is, the assignment is, you have to design the beautiful colors. Like, you have to apply beautiful colors to this block so that it can become most attractive and like more attractive. Like, this is your task after watching this tutorial. Fine, then we'll meet in the next video. Till then, bye, take care.